Here I got a wide shot of everything. There's lurch on the wall. Over there's my thermostat lit up blue. There's a data cable right there. We'll plug into lurch. There's a blue cord coming down. This is the pigtail from the door opener that has wires labeled for 24 volt going to a relay. That's how I open and close the door remotely, or open the door. Right here, and I'm working with him right now to get him in its, I don't know what phase it is at this point. I've lost track. Probably phase 2. Alright, here we got the making of lurch. Well, lurch's final resting place. A Pi computers there at the back. There is a fan that's installed for cooling. It's going to be connecting up to this automation hat. Well, I've managed to get this wire stripped and in place. It needs to be wound a little differently. I'll put a piece of heat shrink here to tighten that up, and then there'll be a strain relief, a strap right here, and a strap just further up there to hold everything down. Then you have a ground wire, because I have a lead coming off of up in there. I have 2 diodes so that I can read the inputs from the keypad, and then the remote. You can see the antenna coming off there. It's in my bag. And then it feeds to a board on the Pi. You'll see in other videos. I think I've already figured out what I gotta use. This syncing output, which means you basically control the ground. So the hot wire from this fan will basically connect directly to, well, maybe a 5 volt. Maybe I can just use a GPIO. I don't know. I gotta read up on how this exactly works. Because it seems like there's already software for the fan built into the latest version of Pi. I just need to tell it which pin, which is default pin 14, and I see it's here. But I'm sure there's something I'm missing here in my understanding. So I gotta do some reading. Well, I've managed to get this wire stripped and in place. It needs to be wound a little differently. I'll put a piece of heat shrink here to tighten that up, and then there'll be a strain relief, a strap right here, and a strap just further up there to hold everything down. I'm inspecting the heat shrink after having heated it on the opposite side, and you want to see the glue coming out. My narrating is needed because I lost the audio for this next portion that is coming up. Sorry for the repetitive nature of me flashing the title screens. You can see here the makeup of the wire that's coming off the door. I'm pointing out the necessary wires, which is the ground, the 24 volt, there's a loop there for a relay that is just what's labeled on the thing. I have pictures of that, but you're going to have to figure out your own situation. But you basically look at what everything uses to trigger up in the door, and then up here you make everything match. So That's the loop there that goes to the relay. It's 24 volts, and the return signal trigger the door open. This two orange and green wires are coming off the different input methods, keypad or my remote trigger that's in the bag. And then it's coming off of a diode, so you don't register back the stuff feed from one feed or the other. This is the power wire for the fan. I just glued a couple of leads to the end there, and it's coming together. There's the button to open the front door or give me the weather report. That's typically what it does when I push it. It tells me the outside weather. There's a remote trigger for a blue button I have that comes off on a wire. Thanks for watching.